Greetings, ladies and germs. Elton McFall here, aka Retro Old School, the man who goes way beyond anybody else, putting videos up a week, 2 a day, sometimes 3, and making very little money, unfortunately, this time of year. So that's why when I asked you guys if you want to send me something, I always appreciate it, you know. I live in Quebec. It's always la belle province, mais ça coûte cher. It costs a lot of money to fucking live here. Anyway, it is so gorgeous and tranquil here by the Lachine Canal in the Henri district, and so rich with industrial history. I figured why not do a walking video, since I haven't done that many with that bloody heat wave we had for a couple of weeks. That was a real killer, man. So even though I'm not really facing the correct direction for the lighting, I don't care, whatever. Most of this is in the shade. I think what I'll do is do this video probably up until de Courcelles Street. There's the CN train line. Saint-Ambroise Street is back here. This is the old Dominion textile building, which is now the Chateau Saint-Ambroise. I was lying down here for a while, enjoying just lying down there by that pole, that old electrical pole, telephone pole with that code wire, very ancient telephone wires there. And look at that contrail there, or chemtrail, that plane going by. Watch that zoom on this baby. Look at that zoom, baby. Outstanding. Look at that. Still zooming in, still zooming in. Amazing. Look at that. Incredible. Yeah, man. Anyway, back to the task at hand. I'm just kidding, it's not a task. You know, those of you guys who are about my age or older, you remember the comedian Sinbad? Well, the only thing I ever took away from that guy was that he once said in an interview that if you love doing what you love doing so much you would do it for free, then it's not a job, it's a career. Amen to that. And that's what I strive to do more than ever in the last few years. Because a guy like me, man, I've done all kinds of jobs. I even tried doing part-time jobs. I think I tried 4 or 5 different part-time jobs, and none of them worked out. They all pissed me off one way or another, I'm sorry to say. And it's not to say that I wouldn't go back to a part-time job. It's just I'm not rushing into it. I always have money coming in. Rent's always paid, bills, food. You know, there's a swan there. A kayak and some kayaking. And the great thing about the zoom with this camera is it's so great that even if there is a freight or whatever train that passes by there, I can zoom in on that, no problem. Pas de problème. Yeah, the French bought this building out back, oh my god, like over 10 years ago. And actually the funny thing is, me and some other guy laid out all the grass back here, you know, more than 15 years ago. And I've said this story before, and man, it took all day. In a thunderstorm, no less. Rained all frickin' day. It was like being in the trenches or something in Vietnam, I don't know. And the owner, one of the owners of the building was so cool that he tipped each of us a $50 bill. So you don't forget stuff like that, you know, especially since the French, unfortunately, they have a reputation for being cheap, you know. So you see, you can't assume that everything. It's like saying all the Chinese are blind. They can't drive because they're all blind. Well, come on, you know. Come on now. I love the reflection of those windows, though. You're not going to hear everything I say, obviously. There's a nice breeze here. That's beautiful. You know, actually, this is only the second time I think I ever walked back here, actually. It's really groovy, baby. Got this humongous chimney here, my god. Look at that. What's all that jazz at the top? I never noticed before either. What's all that stuff? The antennas? Oh, they must be antennas. Probably for cell phones or something, I guess. I reckon. Well, another reason too why I don't want to make this video too long too, because I don't want to walk too much. Like, I've been so active lately, and the pericarditis has come back big time to bite me in the ass. Especially it didn't help that I went for a serious bike ride on Saturday. Look at that. They left the tracks here. How cool is that? And of course they would run off right after they would run right off the main line, the CN train line over there. Just like anywhere else where there's a canal and industry, the tracks would run right off. And of course further down into Lachine over there, where the canal is still there, the tracks that were there, they're on the same side, on this being the north side, they belonged out to CP. But the last train that ran out of there was, oof, I don't know, over 10 years ago. Look at all these condos, eh? But you know, I gotta tell you, Saint Henri, this is the Saint Henri district, Saint Henri. This to me is like the second most ever-changing neighborhood in the city in terms of gentrification. Number one for me is, of course, Griffintown, but this is like second. It's interesting though, why did they leave some of these tracks here? You know, I think actually they did take them out. They just put them all back in. What the hell is all that stuff? What is that? You gotta slow down, sweet talking woman. Slow down, slow down. I'm not sure I could actually see the tracks from here, but there is a bridge down there somewhere. So what I might do is I might chill out there for a bit, you know. And interestingly enough, on the other side of the canal here, I'm going to zoom in, is still yet a lot of old industry. A lot of these old buildings still stand. Like over here, for example. Of course, on that side, though, it's not Saint Henri. There's the bridge. On that side, it's not Saint Henri. It's Villemort, I think. Côte Saint Paul. Damn it, I don't know. Last night, I thought I got bit by a mosquito or something. I think it's a goddamn rash I have on my heel. I don't know how the hell I got it. You know? Ooh, nice doggy. And you see, this is so old here that look, they used to tie up the ships right here. These I don't know, these posts, whatever they're called. This is not particularly interesting though, eh? Seriously? Like these buildings, not ugly, but it's just typical modern living, you know, I mean. You can't see the crossing, I can't see the bridge now because of the trees, my bad. Because there's often a freight at about 6:30, I think. 6:30, and it's, what are those things? I gotta go look, I'm curious now. Yeah, 5:55. Hang on guys, I gotta answer to this guy here. Oh yeah, there's something underground here, look at that. What is that? Maybe there's a garden down there, eh? Maybe that's what it is. Maybe it's like a greenhouse or something. Hang on a second guys. Anyway, for me, as I mentioned before, we had that heat wave in August, not long ago, and again, it was just annoying that we even broke a record here. I'm sure, like other places. I mean, we broke a record with the amount of consecutive days where it was 30 degrees and over. It's just uncomfortable, especially with the humidity. Ha! Not pleasant at all to be outside. I'm in this guy's way. Sorry about that. He's listening to music. Hey, he's in Montreal'S anyway. It'd be cool if there was an oldie park here somewhere. I mean, there are a lot of French people from France who live around here. You know, they're like me. They're into Americana, la culture américaine, the American culture. And like I said, I'm going to take a little break here on this bridge, see if I can spot a freight. I got a nice dead straight ahead view of that there. And actually, it's funny because the last time I did a walking video last summer, it was in the evening, a little later, like at dusk, and I walked all the way from down there closer to. I don't know, closer to de l'Église Street, and I think I stopped over here somewhere, so I see it's kind of like the opposite now, you know? Yeah. But again, I don't want to push my luck. I don't want to walk too much there, you know? Ooh, that's a beautiful view, though. Let me just show that with the mountain in the background there and the rich people living above over there in Westmount. Look at that. That's pretty nice, eh? Typical, eh? The rich, they live high up, and the poor, they live below, in the lower parts of a city. You know? Can you imagine tall ships coming through here back in the day? Oh man, I imagine that. This is one of those parts of town that for me, if I had a time machine, I would totally come back here first. Sorry about that, désolé. And you know, just to see all the steam locomotives going by and cargo ships and the whole industry of it. I mean, of course, it was ugly. It was not an area that was beautified at that time, you know. Just to zoom in here, see how it looks. Yeah, man. And the bridge is shaking great. Please stand by. Well, so it turns out I am too far to hear the trains, so you pretty much didn't catch that. So there you go. Anyway, this bridge is way too busy. It's not really a place to hang around here a long time, let me tell you right now. What the hell is this sign for to go left? What do you mean? What do you mean now? So I'm feeling all right. I'm not total pain or anything, so I figured let's keep floating here west. Gotta be careful here. There's a lot of people, man. You know, one wrong move and paf, it's all over, eh? Oh, yeah, look, there's a street here. Look at that. Lia Robac. And what? Baudouin. You know, I've said it before and I'll say it again in case you guys don't watch every one of my walking videos. But I've noticed that the newer the streets are in the city, the more likely they are of two names like that, you know, with a hyphen and all that. It's not just one name, you know, it's not just like McGill or Atwater or Peel or whatever. It's got to be two names. I don't know why the hell that is. Bizarre. Oh, that's a freight. Man, I can't believe it. I moved away from this bridge a minute ago and there comes a freight. It's always like that. Maybe if there wasn't so many goddamn people coming around here, I could have stayed there a little bit longer. It would have been more comfortable, you know? Damn it. Jesus Christ. Perfect lighting too, low sun. Anyway, I filmed a local seeing freight earlier. Man, oh man. You know, when you're a perfectionist, you know, I mean, the thing is also is like, don't forget, you know, yeah, I film a lot of trains, but that's because the season allows that for me to do it as well, eh? I mean, let's be honest with you, in the winter when it's like minus 15, you really think I'm going to go do this or be outside a long time? Nay, nay. And yes, I'm fully aware compared to how I used to do the walking videos. I would never do a walking video with the sun in front of me like that. But like I said, I noticed there was a lot of shady areas, so, and I don't mean shady like in a bad way, I mean like shade, you know. Man, there's a nice looking RX-8 there. Sweet. Whoops. That is a beautiful machine. I think they're even underrated, frankly. Considering how many boring fucking cars are made in the year 2000, in the 2000s. Oh my god, I could rattle off a lot of things, but I don't feel like it. You know? I can't believe I missed that freight, like, Jesus Christ, like, when did he come? He came like 3 minutes after that Via. You know? Yeah, good place for meditation, I guess. Eh? It's nice to see everybody walking around here. Most people aren't looking at their phones constantly. It's nice to be distracted by the beauty of nature and water, and it's only natural, you know? But this is a big incentive to live here, you know? Holy mackerel, check this out. This is original, eh? That's, you don't mind I filmed that for my YouTube channel, eh? It's very original. Non, non, merci, c'est très... wow, c'est pour ça que j'aime faire des marches dans la ville. You never know what you're going to see. Bon souper! What's for dinner? It's not liver, right? Oh, nice girl. Interesting. She was saying that it was her friend who actually organized that whole like eating by the canal with the coffee table outside and everything. Looks nice. Very cool. I gave her a card, you know. Why not? I told her, I said, that's why I love filming these walks. You never know what you're going to see, you know. You never know who you're going to meet, what you're going to see. It's fun, you know. Look at this. This is brand new, this place. I don't know whether it's a condo or it's a commercial building. I guess it's a condo. I don't know. How about this crane? Is it old? I really don't know where the hell I'm going to walk this till at first. I got to tell myself to slow down a bit. See, the pericarditis is very annoying in one sense, not just because of how it ails you and annoys you. Like, you know, for weeks I was feeling great. I said, you know what? Knock on wood, I don't feel sick. You know, and then it just comes back like that. You know, the malaise, the ache, the dull ache in your heart. Even cold symptoms, like a bit of coughing or a little fever, stuff like that. It's just, it is what it is, really, you know. So you got to, that's life, man. You got to fucking roll with the punches. There's the old crane company, you know, the ones that make the faucets and all that jazz. Should still say crane somewhere, I think, on there, no? Oh, I can't see it, I don't know. I was thinking maybe if I wanted to, I could walk up to Montreal'S Street actually. Let's see if I could do some train spotting there. Look, this neighborhood is still totally changing. Check this out here. Look at this. I think I'm at, I don't know, I guess near Saint-Rémy, I think. You know? Oh yeah, look at this, all this, with the picture there of all this rejuvenation. Eh? Ay-yoy, check this out, man. Man, that's massive. Battery's dying, not surprisingly. Oh, I think I'm gonna stop this anyway, and I gotta take my I don't know why the hell I brought this this flannel shirt for. I didn't bloody need it anyway. I mean, it's not cold. It's still 20 degrees or so, so I'm gonna get rid of that, and also change the battery. Check out this building here, eh? It's so old that you can see that they had doors for a loading dock there. Probably would have been done by a crane back in the day. I was looking at one of those kayakers go by when I was on that bridge before, and I thought, yeah, would I go kayaking? Yeah, maybe. Got a bit worried about tipping over. I don't know, just stupid, eh? You know, just a stupid fear. What are you unsafe for, you know? It's just also, I think the turnoff is that this water is so, like, what, heavily polluted. You know, even though there's no large ships that go through here anymore, but still, where do you think that water comes from? Whoa! Is that some ghost-ad lettering I see, or is that graffiti? I don't know, it says something. I think that's, is that Dominion? Oh my god, I think it is. I think it says limited there. Hey! Sorry. Could have went around me, you know. Jesus. Good thing he said something. I almost went into that guy. It's a dangerous area, you know. It's like being next to it's like a human highway, for Christ's sake. Crying out loud. I saw one of these, okay, I'm gonna go on this side here actually. I saw one of these types of weird poles before. I've noticed them before here next to the canal. I don't know what the hell they're for. They never took them down. Were they for wires? And if so, in what regard? Or maybe they were cranes for the tall ships for loading and unloading. That's what I'm thinking. There's one there. There's another one down there. There's quite a few of them actually, see? Where is it there? Can't see it. Anyway, you get the idea. Yeah. So you can see all the noise is basically on the south side of Canal there. I forgot to mention that's Rue Saint-Patrick, St. Patrick Street. I don't know why I said Rue. I guess because I'm French Quebecois. Most things are Rue, but that's obviously an English name. It's not, sure, because of the Irish, you know. Is there still manufacturing in here? That's a good question because I saw a bunch of air conditioners there in the basement. So I would say probably not. Wow, that's a big dog. Big old dog. Hello, good evening. Hey, how you doing? Oh, speaking of big old dogs, look at this one. He's like a bear. Hey, buddy. Oh, they look like a happy dog. She didn't look enthused though. No, it's just a bad day. So you had a bad day. Another chimney here. Oh, you know, some people, as we say in French, sont pas parlables. You can't talk to them. You know. That's one of the reasons Montreal gets a bad reputation. But actually, I had the opportunity. I had a couple of new customers come over today, and they're both young millennials, you know. And one guy was originally, I think, from Singapore, and he said to me, or was it the other guy who was from France who told me? I think it was the other guy who was from France who told me that people here are very approachable. They're very talkative, but he says there's a lot of places you can go in the world and people are not, they don't talk to each other, you know, they're just so not open, or they're not into, not many passions or anything, and it's very interesting, I think, you know. I guess what we got here, we take it for granted, and as I told that guy from France, his name was Johan, I said, you know, geez, I just threw myself off. What the hell was I thinking there? I said, yeah, you know, it's not hard to see why people are flocking to live here, why the cost of housing has skyrocketed, and there's not enough housing for that matter. Really, But I'm thinking about stopping here somewhere. I'm getting a little tired of walking here, so I want to like stop somewhere. I'm going to zoom in actually and see where the hell I am here. See what that bridge is over there? I don't know. There's a highway. Oh no, it's just the curve of the canal actually. Well, like I said, I'm going to exit around here somewhere. I didn't want to make this a really long thing, frankly. Hopefully you hear everything I say. A camera is good at picking up conversation, even though it's windy, but it's not. Whoa, I see an old freaking truck there, man. I see an old Ford, I think L9000. What is that? What the hell is that? Oh my god! Oh my god, it's a Chevy. It's a Chevy! What the hell? It's got a house on the back. Oh my god, I gotta go check that out. Even though it's on a private lot. I don't care, I gotta go see that. That's amazing. Holy shit, it's a 48 to 53 Chevy made into a camper. It looks like a homemade job. I gotta go see that right now. I think there's a Pat calling my name right here. Go back to Saint-Ambroise Street and check that shit out. Record it, document it. That's what I do. That's my purpose in life. You all have to have a purpose. Remember that. You have to have a purpose in life. If you don't have a purpose, then you might as well be dead. And this is important for you very young people to know this, and especially you very old people to know this. If you're retired, for example. If you're retired, maybe you should do community work or start a project. Build models. I don't know. Make a garden, whatever, you know. Oh my lord, I would have never seen that truck if I was walking down that street. Holy cow. Too cool for school. And this place here has been condemned for years. It's amazing nobody's done anything with it, and I think it's because of the fact that it's probably needs too much work to fix. Actually, since we're here, I think this is the Saint-Rémy tunnel, actually, if I'm not mistaken. I got these doors here. I don't know what for. I guess they're emergency exits or something. They're padlocked. Look at that. I did a walking video under here once. This goes to the other side of the canal into Villemort. Yeah. And the scrap. Yeah. Anywho, I want to thank you guys for watching, and as I was saying earlier in the video, you want to chip in there and send me something, a little gratitude, $5, $25, $250, $1,000, whatever you want there. Hey, it'd be much appreciated because, again, really don't make much money doing this stuff. I do this like full time. I do sell my collectibles online. That makes me a few $100. Happy to pay the rent, bills, and all that, but hey, life is expensive. So you want to send me something, you can do that through PayPal, but in Canada it's an e-transfer is preferred, which is a bank transfer, and my email for that is eltonmcfall, Elton like Elton John, McFall, MCFALL, eltonmcfall @hotmail.com. Thank you very much. It'd be much appreciated, and keep on watching. I'm going to keep making videos, even though I'm more on a slower beat now due to the stupid pericarditis, which likes to come and go when it does. And actually, ideally, I guess I shouldn't move at all so it could heal like most people, but what can I tell you? I'm not a couch potato, far from it, eh? So, yeah. Anyway, guys, take care. Thanks for watching. Merci de regarder, and all the best to you. Hasta luego. Ciao.